For our next video, we're going to look at actually connecting our power supply. In our last video, we actually installed our power supply. We put it in the desktop, screwed it in, make sure it was nice and secure, so that when you stand your desktop up, when you try to work on it, it's not going to come crashing down. So it is in our system now. It is secure. So now we want to take a look at how to actually connect it. The two main components in connecting your power supply are your 24-pin connector and your 4-pin CPU power. Okay, let me switch over to my desktop. Okay, and there's our component. We can see here's our power supply that we installed last time. Okay, and you can see that power supply has all these fun wires that are connected. Okay, the most important ones are going to be right here. This is going to be your 24-pin connector, and this is going to be your 4-pin CPU power connector. These are probably the most important connectors that a power supply can connect to a motherboard. Okay, so we'll start with the 24-pin connector. It does have 24 pins. Okay. In previous models, you would have had to insert it exactly correctly, basically exactly a certain way, or when you turned it on, your motherboard might fry. Okay, now they have made them to where it basically will not fit unless it is installed correctly. Before, if you could put it in backwards, and it could possibly fry your motherboard. But now they have gotten a little more intelligent with their design, and there's really only one way that it will fit. So you're going to see the 24-pin connector here. We're just going to pop it in. It will snap into place, so when I tug on it, it will not come out. You actually have to lift the pin to be able, this little pin right here, to be able to unattach it. Okay, so we'll put it back in. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're going to look at our CPU power connector. Okay, little 4-pin CPU power connector, and it's going to go way over here in this little 4-pin connector slot. Okay, just like the power supply, there's only a certain way that the connector will fit. Okay, and if you don't put it in that way, it will not fit. It snaps in just so, because I can give it a little tug and it's not going to go anywhere. You just flip that pin right here, just like with the 24-pin connector, to unattach it. Okay, those are your main two slots that need to be attached when you are attaching your power supply to your motherboard. Now you'll have other components that need to be attached, depending on the hard drive that you have, or if you have a floppy disk drive. All those components will need, that's basically on a personal basis. These are two of the main components that pretty much everybody will need in order to attach their power supply and in order to have it work correctly.